Hello, I'm all dressed down today because I am not ministering. I just want to talk to you about some stuff. You know, I've been doing this ministry for a few years, and one of the things that demonstrates to me that what I'm presenting is true. Well, I know that what I'm presenting is true, but confirmation for me is the fact that, and maybe not for me, but for onlookers, is that no witness has been able to come here and put up a credible rebuttal to the things that I'm saying. And so, you know, it goes, because they cannot rebut the truths that I'm presenting about the Watchtower organization. What some tend to do is attack me personally. No, there's something about me. I am a very strong person. Attacks on me do not matter when I know that what I'm presenting is true. And there's a passage of scripture that gives me comfort. And ironically, it's a passage that witnesses love to use as well. Jesus said, "Blessed are ye, when men shall revile you and say all manner of evil falsely against you falsely for my sake." That word, falsely, is the difference between myself and the Watchtower organization. Most of the negative things that said about the Watchtower are true. And so I do not really take it personally when people attack me. But there's one particular accusation that somehow, it strikes a nerve. It does strike a nerve. In recent times, there have been a few persons who have been constantly accusing me of doing this ministry for money. And it really is funny, because the interesting thing is that I'm at a point in my life where I am contemplating giving up this ministry for money. And allow me to explain. Well, I don't even know how to explain. I wish I could find the words to explain to you the passion that I feel about this thing. But I want to give you an idea now. I want to take you behind the scenes, as it were, to show you what I am doing, to show you the sacrifices I am making willingly because of my passion for witnesses. It does my heart well. I can't explain it to you what it feels like when someone sends an email and say, "Winston, thank you." But the most important thing is when they say they have come into a relationship with Jesus, for that is what it is for me. Now, allow me to log into my AdSense account and show you, just for this year, for example, what I earn, quote unquote, the money that people believe I am doing this ministry for. I'm logging in. Have a look at the payments for this year so far from Google. You're going to be impressed. You're probably going to envy me. No, I'm kidding. For January, paid in February, $220.88. For February, paid in March, $167.35. And in March, paid in April, $159.30. Hey, but that is not all. I also have a few donors who would send a donation from time to time. People probably believe, because they see the notification at my website to donate, you probably believe that I have a lot of people who are donating money to me every month. No. I have less than 10 persons who have sent me a donation more than once. I have 0 persons, not even one person, who sends me a donation every single month. So, just in case there's anybody out there believing that I'm making a lot of money from this ministry, perish the thought. Right? As a matter of fact, as I said earlier, I'm now at a crossroads because I have needs that need to be satisfied. I became concerned, as persons can understand, over the past few months when I have not been enjoying the best of health. I think I'm getting there. For persons who are observant, you probably will observe that I lost some weight. someone said something. That comment actually went to spam, but when I read it, it really cut deep. Someone accused me of pretending to be ill to get money from people. That would be such a low thing, to pretend to be ill to make people feel sorry for me. He was accusing me. Now, I know that some of you, because I know I have a lot of viewers who love and respect me. There are many of you who I know right now who are saying, Winston, ignore those people. Just ignore them. And for the most part, I do. But here's the reality. People are watching these videos. People are reading these comments. And it bothers me that someone could actually sit down and wonder if I could do something like that. That is the worst insult that anyone has ever thrown at me, at this channel. Anyhow, in recent times, I've been posting at the end of my videos, encouraging persons to support my online health store. The response has been dismal. One person bought an item. One person requested a sample. I just want to, for what it's worth, explain to you the thinking I had behind that. Because I'm now over 50, as you can understand, a 50-year-old is going to see many more persons dying than a child. There are the persons I knew when I was a child, adults who have passed on. But I have lost some friends in recent times, people I did not expect to die. Healthy, strong people, seemingly, who just died suddenly. And as you can imagine, it puts me in a somber mood, so much so that when I became ill, I wondered if I'm going to be next. These things sort of wake you up, you know. We all know, everybody knows that life is unpredictable. We all can go any day. But I sat down and I thought to myself, you know, it's been a tremendous blessing for me that I've been able to inspire people spiritually. But I wondered, what if I should die today? No, I'm not terminally ill. but you know, so this is not about my illness, but it just caused me to wonder, if I should die today, what will be my legacy? And the legacy that I would want is to be able to impact the lives of people in more ways than one. Jesus did not just speak to people, did not just speak to their spiritual needs. He healed them, he took care of them, he fed them. And I thought to myself, what if I could inspire people for their health? And that is the reason I put up the online store, hoping what I've been doing is, the challenge I've been having is that, as you can see, the income from this, I don't do this for an income, but I need to survive. What comes in is so small. I have a daughter to take care of. I have my own health that I'm getting concerned about. I need to see a dentist right now. So I realize that I need to do something. I probably need to pull away from this ministry. Now let me share something with you. Someone made a suggestion to me once, and I've pondered it for a while. The person said, Winston, you have done well over 300 videos at the time. You have done over 300 videos. I think you can just stop now and get on with your life. And I thought, that makes sense. Well, guess what? And so I paused and decided to let the videos that are currently there speak. Guess what I've observed? It is the new videos that drive viewers to the older videos. So what I found is that if I am not placing new videos, people stop watching the older ones. I don't know how to explain it. But one of the channels that I enjoyed the most when I just came to YouTube is Watchtower Comments. Lovely YouTube channel. But if you look at the videos today, you see that people are hardly watching them. The last comments you see are 7 years ago. I can't explain it, but that is how it is. If I do not post a new video, the older videos, the viewership just keeps going down and down and down and down. And so, believe it or not, it is the new videos that keep the channel going. And so it is not just now. I've been struggling with this for the past few years. What can I do? Because I love this thing so much. What can I do to keep this ministry going and be able to support myself and my family? And so I kept thinking what to do. It dawned on me that it is quite okay, because it is biblical, that people who minister can live from it. And so that's the reason I've been willing to accept donations. But there's something about me, don't call it pride. For me, I believe in this thing called symbiosis. Now, let me show you what happened. If someone were to send me $50 as a donation, I get $50. However, if you were to purchase an item at the online store, I will make just a fraction of that $50 in commission. So naturally then, it would seem like a better value to me to just accept a donation. But what I want to do is to give you something in return. It makes me feel much better to know that for your $50, you are purchasing a supplement that is going to help to boost your immune system. We all have to die, but we can take better care of ourselves. And I want to say this to you now, folks, about supplementing your diet. There's a statement that is true that people make all the time. 100% true. If you eat right, you will get all the nutrients that the body needs. You therefore do not need supplements if you are eating right. But I guarantee you with all confidence that 95% of us, if not 99% of us, are not getting all the nutrients we need from the meals that we are having. You get up in the morning, you have to go to work, you probably have a pancake and syrup, I'm not sure. Or even if you have a solid meal, you may find that you're getting some nutrients and lacking in others. Because if you look at a nutrition chart and see what the body needs every single day, you will see that you are really not getting all you need from every meal that you have. And that is the reason doctors recommend that you supplement your diet. I'll tell you a story about myself. It's about when I was a Herbalife distributor. And let me make it clear that I am not now a Herbalife distributor. So I have nothing to gain by promoting Herbalife. So this is therefore not a promotion per se for Herbalife, but I just want to explain to you the importance of supplementing your diet. There's a doctor in Jamaica, Dr. Anthony Ventries, who related this to me, and I realized how important it is. The very thing I'm saying to you, that with your best effort, you are not getting all the nutrients you need. I was born a premature child, and I've been struggling with this issue for most of my life. A very weak immune system. Whenever there's a cold, I catch it. Whenever there's a flu season, I would catch the flu. I could not get up one morning, walk on the floor without my slippers. I would get the sniffles. And then I became a Herbalife distributor and got into this thing about supplementing a diet. I thought I was eating well. I had to eat well. I'm a health conscious person. So I try to give myself proper nutrition. But when Dr. Ventries made the point and I looked into it more, I saw that it made sense. And so I began supplementing my diet with these supplements from Herbalife. One morning, the phone rang. I jumped out of the bed, got the phone, and I was speaking with the person, and I'm walking, from bedroom to living room, and just walking and talking, cordless phone. And then it dawned on me, oh my Father, I'm not wearing my slippers. And then it dawned on me, I did not have the sniffles. And the flu season came, I didn't catch it. My skin started glowing. I was enjoying much better health because I was supplementing my diet. And I'm saying all of this because I'm really still hoping that I can find a way to earn more while I concentrate on this ministry. I am making the appeal to you to work with me on this. One of the companies I'm promoting products for 2 different companies who are in the direct selling industry. One of them allows you to get a sample. All you have to do is pay shipping and handling, $11.95. So you can test the product for yourself and see the benefits before you purchase. Now, it would really mean a lot to me if you could support me on this venture so I could really concentrate on this ministry. This is not if it doesn't work out, I may have to seriously cut back on the ministry, but it's something I don't want to do. And this is the thing that I am really wishing I could find a way to explain to you. I can't. I love network marketing. Some of you do not like it. I love it. It's something I really enjoy doing. But I have found in recent times that my biggest passion is this ministry. It is one thing to make money, but it is quite another. It is so much more fulfilling to know that you are helping someone to come to Christ. People say that I am an eloquent person. I cannot find words that adequately explain to you what this means to me. When I look at a people who love the Lord, because this is what I think of witnesses, I believe that the reason they are in that organization is because, as strange as it may sound, it is because they want to be in the truth. It is because deep down they want to serve God aright. And so it pains my heart to see an organization constantly lying to them, twisting the scriptures, denying them of a relationship with Jesus, denying them of a relationship with the Holy Spirit, telling them all sorts of nonsense. It pains my heart to watch it. And that is the difference. Some persons wonder, why this focus on the Watchtower organization? There are so many different beliefs that I have that other Christians do not have, chief of which the Sabbath. But I do not feel a deep burden. I left the Baptist church, but I do not feel a deep burden to be ministering to Baptists, to tell them to leave the Baptist church. I don't. Because Baptists, I know what it is to have a relationship with Jesus. Pentecostals do, Anglicans do, but witnesses do not. And I suppose you get the point. The point is, I cannot explain to you how much this thing means to me. And so every time I think about, and when I do network marketing, I earn far more than what you see me collecting from YouTube for this channel and what people, my few donors, will send to me. I can do much more than that by concentrating on my business. But it is so hard to pull myself away from my number one passion. Anyhow, I said all of that to explain to you because, as I said, I can't stand the thought of people believing that the reason, that my motivation for this is money. I don't like it. I really don't like it. And you know what is so interesting too? It is really ironic because I know how I can easily earn more from YouTube, for example, with this channel. One, you guys can observe it for yourself. Take a look. If you go to the YouTube channels of ex-witnesses who are now activists against the Watchtower, you will see that they have more subscribers than I do, the major ones. They do. You will also see that their videos get more views than my videos get. Why is this so? Because the XJW community are far more interested in videos just hitting the Watchtower than they are in videos that are calling people to Christ. Even my own videos, the ones that get the most views, are the ones that are criticizing the governing body. So if I want to pick up my earnings from this channel, from YouTube, all I need to do, speak more against the Watchtower, talk less about Jesus, and the views will go up. But that is not what I'm about. My objective is not just to criticize the Watchtower, and it deserves to be criticized. But the number one thing for me is that there is a problem, a serious problem with the Watchtower. Many persons who leave that organization become so disenchanted with religion that they become atheists or agnostics. Many witnesses just don't want to hear anything about the Bible again. And I believe that it is very, very important, and that's where my passion is, to help witnesses to see that, hey, it was not God and it was not the scriptures that let you down. Jesus is still the way, the truth, and the life. The Bible can still be trusted. What has happened to you is that the Watchtower organization has been lying to you. And I've made a point before that it is difficult for me to fully understand what ex-witnesses are going through. I can only imagine. Because when you believe that you are in the truth and you believe that everyone else is wrong, and you are so much against false religion, only to find out that you are in a false religion, it must really be devastating. Not to mention the consequences when you decide to leave. Right? So on account of that, my objective is to let persons know, as I've said before, that God is still real, that Jesus is still the way, the truth, and the life, that you can in fact have a relationship with Him. So I'm going to ask again for your support for the online store. See if you can assist me to keep this ministry going while earning a living. There are those persons who will prefer to donate. If that is what you prefer, then fine. Totally up to you. But if I do not find myself in a better position financially, I may have to do what I don't want to do, and that is give up this ministry. Thanks for watching. I cannot find words enough to tell you thanks for the support that you have given me over these past 4 years. Really appreciate it. Honestly appreciate it. It means a lot. That it is one of the things that keeps me going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to keep this going, but I may not be able to if I am not able to find a way to do this. One last thing, maybe folks are wondering, why don't you do both? Network marketing is very time consuming. Ministry is very time consuming. Ultimately, that's what I want to do, because I feel an obligation to the person that I've brought into the business to support them and help them to grow in their business as well. So I'm going to be trying, maybe one of the things that I will do is probably park the ministry for 3 months, build the business, and then see what happens. So I don't know what will happen, but I just thought I'd let you know. One, address that myth that I'm doing this thing for money. Two, to help you to realize that yes, I do need financial support to keep this going. And three, that I may have to take a break, I may have to pause this permanently, I do not know. But one thing I know for sure is that this is what I really want to do. This is my number one passion. Once again, thanks for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day.